Hey yogis, this is Mags. Thanks for coming back. So today we're gonna gently open through the heart and the hips. So we will add some movement to the postures and try to connect movement with our breath and see how that makes you feel. So to begin with, we're gonna start lying on our backs. So in reclining butterfly pose. So bring the feet together and let your knees fall out to the sides. So if you look down, you form a diamond shape with your legs. Bring the hands on your hips or anywhere that feels good. You can bring one hand on your heart, the other one on your belly. And when you're ready, close your eyes. So use the next few rounds of breath to allow yourself to settle. So bring your awareness to your physical body. Use this time to arrive on the mat and prepare yourself for your practice. Become aware of your breath and follow its natural rhythm. So feel your belly expanding as you breathe in and your body softening as you slowly breathe out. So send the breath to your belly button as you breathe in. Feel your side body expand. And then slowly release the breath on your exhalation. Now breathing into your belly button, your side body, and all the way up to your collarbones. And slowly exhale. So now each time you breathe, feel your body expand. So around your belly button, the side ribs, and all the way up to the chest. So use the full capacity of your breath and explore how it makes you feel. Cultivate calm and steady breath. So one more really deep inhalation and a super slow exhalation. Now pause here for a moment and bring your awareness to your heart and think of a quality that you would like to have more of in your life. So whether it's patience, gratitude, perhaps joy, just let it illuminate right in your heart and allow this to be your intention for this practice. So next, gently open your eyes, bring one leg up at a time and let the knees fall in towards each other just for a moment. So this may have already been a fair opening around your hips. So allow yourself to experience that fully and embrace it. And then we move on to bridge. So keep the feet parallel to each other. The heels fairly close to your bum so you can just about graze the back of your heels with your fingers. Place the arms alongside of your body. And then pressing down through your big toes as you inhale, peel your back off the mat as you lift the hips up towards the ceiling, squeezing the legs together as though you were holding a block there. So breathe into your chest, your belly is engaged, and then feel the strength of the pose and an opening through the top of your thighs, your hips, and even the front of your body, your chest. So one more round of breath, really deep inhalation into your chest. And as you exhale, very gently lower your hips all the way back down. Pause here for a moment. And let's try this again. So pressing down through your feet to your heels, breathing in Lift the hips up. So press the hands into the mat and allow the breath to open and expand through the chest. So let's stay here for 2 rounds of breath, breathing in, breathing out. Slow inhalation. And as you slowly breathe out, place the hips back down on the mat. So stay here for a moment. You can shift your legs from side to side. And this time we will add movement to this posture. So flowing bridge. So let me check if I've got enough space behind me. So I'll shuffle a little bit. So as we're breathing, so the same alignment, the same cues, pressing down through the feet, and as you're breathing, lifting the hips up, bring the arms up and over your head as far as they comfortably want to go. And then as you exhale, bring yourself slowly all the way back down to the mat. So breathing in, hips and arms float up. Exhaling, bring yourself all the way back down. So as you inhale, peel the spine off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. And as you exhale, place them all the way back down. So breathing in. And try to move for the whole duration of your exhalation and inhalation. Try to lengthen both inhale and exhale. So 2 more rounds. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. So either stay in here, or if you want to, you can draw the knees up towards your chest, give them a gentle hug, and either stay still, gently rock from side to side. So massaging the lower back, bringing your awareness to the sacrum, keeping the arms loose, and just allow it to feel good. Keep your breath deep and smooth. And come to the center. Gently rock yourself forwards and up into seated. Spread the weight evenly across your sitting bones. Wave length through the spine. So sit as though you could sit a little bit taller. Roll the shoulders back and down. And gently close your eyes. Notice how you feel now as you began warming up your body. Bring awareness to your heart. And then gently open your eyes. So now breathing in, bring your arms up and over your head. Bring the chin up. And as you exhale, gonna bring the right hand down and lean to that side. So with every inhalation, you can lift yourself up a little bit and allow the exhalation to ground you and sink further. So 2 more rounds of breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Now breathing in with the strength of your core, we come to the other side. So keep the weight spread evenly, especially when you're leaning. And feel the stretch, the opening through the side of the body, so all the way from your hips through the armpit to your fingertips. I love side stretches. I think they're my favorite part of any practice. So 1 more round of breath. And as you're breathing, return to the center. Hopefully you're feeling a bit looser now. So transition onto all 4s. We'll move through a few rounds of cat-cow, And then gonna add a little bit of a free flow. So stack your shoulders above your wrists, knees more or less underneath your hips, neutral spine. And as you breathe in, drop your belly, drop your chest, and drag your chest forwards. So bring the chin up towards the ceiling, so you've got a full front body stretch here. And breathe into your chest. And with the next exhalation, push the ground away and round your back. So you can squeeze the belly here. You want to spread your shoulder blades and really accentuate the flexion of the spine. So you're like a Halloween cat here. So now breathing in, and we're coming into cow. And with an exhalation, into cat. So one more time, inhale, come forwards. And then as you exhale, round your back. And now you can continue going forwards and back. So from cow to cat, or you can add a bit of free movement. So you can roll in your cat-cow. So you look over one shoulder, then breathing in, drop your belly. And as you exhale, look to the other side and transition into cat. So if you speed it up a little bit, then it feels a bit easier, but then you can also warm your body up a little bit more. So then make sure that you do both sides. We're going to stay here for about 5 rounds of breath. And equally, if there are any particularly like juicy spots you want to stay and explore, then you're more than welcome to. So work with your breath. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling slowly. So find all the spots in your body that need a bit of TLC and bring your awareness to them. That might be enough to release any tension or residual tightness. If you close your eyes, then it feels particularly good, and also you don't feel that you look crazy, in case that ever crossed your mind. Anyway, I particularly like this. This is my favorite part of the practice because I get to explore the body, really move into all the directions that are available to me, because we're so used to going back and forth and right and left. We forget about all the directions that we can go and explore our bodies, and also that translates to our lives. So one more round of breath. And then as you exhale, return to the center. Slide your hips back. So keep your knees together apart. See how it feels. And extend your arms out towards the short edge of your mat. So see if you can walk your fingertips just a tiny bit further. And then if that feels good, drop your forehead to the mat. So your breathing may be slightly constricted because of your thighs and this position. But see if you can send your breath to all the other areas of your lungs and your rib cage that you wouldn't normally feel it. So the side of your ribs, the space between the shoulder blades. And collect your breath. Gather the energy for the rest of the practice. And allow the pose to ground and soothe you. So with the next inhalation, you rise up into all fours and then shift your hips and sit on your heels. So then we're going to add a bit of mindful movement meditation. So again, you can do it as fast or as slowly as you like, just as long as you move for the whole duration of both inhalation and exhalation. So breathing in, you come up onto your knees, bring the arms up and over your head, and either stay here reaching your fingertips to the ceiling, or you can come into a very gentle back bend just to open up through the shoulders. Exhaling, you slide your hips down and arms travel to the back. Breathing in, you rise. Exhaling, calm down. 3 more times like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in. Reach up. And then as you exhale, slide your hips down. Just don't keep your arms alongside of your body. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes. And as you next breathe in, rise up. So we start on all fours. And you step the right foot through between the hands. So however it wants to go there. So you want to keep the right knee above the ankle, and already you should feel a little bit of some sensations in the front of the hip. So you can stay on your fingertips if that feels good, or upright. Just it's your practice, see what works for you. Then gently squeeze your glutes, so squeeze your bum and drag your hips forwards and down. So there's not going to be a lot of movement, but you want to feel this part of your body lengthen. Then roll the shoulders back and down, so lift your breastbone forward and up. Cultivate calm and steady breathing, so breathing into your chest, your belly's engaged. And then gently exhale. So twice more like this, breathing in, breathing out. And this time, if you want to, you can bring the arms up and over your head, bring the hands together or keep them apart, and breathing into your chest, find length through the sides of the body. As you exhale, bring the fingertips down, come back onto all fours, and let's do on the other side. So step the left foot through between the hands. And again, just check how it feels, because you don't want to have the knee way past your ankle, but equally this might not be enough in the sense that you might not feel the stretch. So then you can walk that back knee a little bit further towards the back of the mat, but you see I've overdone it. So I need to walk my front foot closer. And remember that each side feels different, and especially in our hips it can be quite apparent that there may be more tightness on the one side and more opening on the other. So practice with an equanimous mind and welcome everything that this practice has for you. So one more time, drag your hips with you, squeeze your bum, roll the shoulders back and down to open through the chest. Breathing. Gently breathe out. And already here, if you want to, you can bring your arms up and over the head. So bring the shoulders down, hook your shoulder blades against the top of your ribs. And breathing to your chest. And then gently exhale. One more round of breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring the fingertips down. Come back onto all fours. And the last pose that we're going to try today is a puppy pose or melting heart pose. So there are options here. We can either come into wide-legged child's pose, so big toes together, knees apart, and you walk your hands towards the short edge of the mat so you can drop your forehead and chest down, and you pull your shoulders, your armpits down to facilitate that opening through the chest. The other option, which is the actual puppy pose, is that you want to keep your hips above the knees and you walk your hands out to the top of the mat. So then you bring the forehead down and surrender into the pose. So this is a much deeper opening around your shoulders and the chest, so it might just not feel alright today. So honor your body's natural limitations and listen to the subtle messages it's sending you. So breathe into your chest. Slowly exhale. One more round of breath. Breathe in and breathe out. So walk your hands closer towards the shoulders and pushing the mat away, bring yourself back into tabletop. And we'll transition into Shavasana. So gently lay yourself on the mat, extend your arms and legs out. So feet fall away from each other, palms up if you feel receptive, or if you wish you were more open, whatever it may mean to you right now. But if you need some grounding, bring the hands somewhere on your body or palms down. And if there's any pinching in the lower back, you might want to try constructive rest pose. So bend the legs and bring the legs together. Close your eyes. So observe the rhythm of your breath now compared to the beginning of the practice. What's the quality of your breath? Is it deep and long, or perhaps rapid and shallow? So without any judgment, notice how it is. Check in with your headspace. Relax your cheeks, your temples, your forehead, and your eyeballs. Allow them to sink deeper into the eye socket, knowing you've got nowhere else to be, nothing to fix. And enjoy the next few rounds of breath, just focusing on your physical body and deepening the connection with it through your breath. So breathe in deeply and fully, and allow your breath to be your sole focus of your attention. If your mind gets distracted, if it wanders off, it's perfectly fine. This is what minds do. Every time you catch this moment of awareness, then just escort your attention back to your breath and start over. It doesn't matter how many times you get distracted, but how many times you catch this moment of awareness and start again. So 5 more rounds of breath. Now begin bringing your awareness back to your physical body and the room. Bring your knees up towards your chest. Give a gentle hug. So it was a short and sweet Shavasana, which is a very important part of the practice, where your body assimilates everything that you have learned, you've practiced physically, emotionally. You allow your body to assimilate it. And then you can have a full body stretch, or just anything that feels good right now. And roll over onto one side. So you can use your arm as a pillow, bend your legs, and just stay here for a moment. Just transitional phase. And then if you feel ready and when you feel ready, push yourself back up into seated with your eyes closed or your gaze lowered. So one more time, sit with a long spine. Bring the hands at your heart and notice the connection between you and the ground beneath you and the skies above you. Thank yourself for this practice, for making the time to spend some quality time with yourself. And let's take one cleansing breath together. So let's take a really deep inhalation. And as you exhale out through the mouth, just letting it all go. And gently flick your eyes open. I hope you feel good, you feel nice, a little bit relaxed, and that you come back again. If you have any questions for me, any feedback, please do let me know in the comments. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much for your practice. Namaste.